Hi guys, welcome to your tarot reading 1111. Let's see what message we have for you today. Spirit, what is the energy for the collective? What is the energy for the collective? We start with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this talks about your finances not being balanced, or maybe you're balancing your books. He's holding a book in one hand and a pentacle in another. The card was in reverse. For some of you, you may have broken up with somebody, and maybe this person was living with you, or maybe this person helped you pay your bills. So it could have been romantic. It could have been like a parent or a roommate or something like that. But some of you are having financial difficulty. But right away we get the Three of Swords. And in the pre-shuffle I did for this reading, that card came up twice. And I only got like 2 or 3 cards. So here's the Three of Cups, here's the Empress, and here's the Three of Wands. So for some of you, you ended something suddenly, or something ended suddenly, because here you are, you're looking out into the world, we'll say. You don't know what is leaving, what ships have sailed, or what is coming in, or if maybe something is coming back around, or if it is over for good. You have the Empress here. I also got this in yesterday's reading, where there may be somebody that is pregnant here, or somebody may have left when you were pregnant, or you may have found out that somebody was cheating when you were pregnant. It's not for everybody. It's just specific for a person. Maybe a few. Here is the Three of Cups, so another person involved. Okay. The Six of Cups, somebody is reminiscing. The Queen of Cups. Somebody is definitely regretting this. So if you were not aware of this, and say it happened 3 months ago, 3 is all over the table. 3, 3, 3. 6 months ago is the other number here. And you're just finding out about it now. I feel like your person wasn't going to tell you, or didn't want to tell you about another person because they didn't want to lose you. Maybe you were in this same place before, like you guys were broken up and getting back together, and this person just didn't want to lose you. Maybe you didn't think you were going to get back together, or they didn't think that you guys were going to get back together. And they thought they told you, then maybe you would leave them, or it wouldn't work out between the two of you. They didn't want to hurt you. Here's the Knight of Cups. This is a person bringing something back to life. And that's what I feel like. Somebody was trying to bring this back to life, and so they didn't want to complicate things. The Ten of Wands. Here's a person looking into a mirror, and there's a reflection of a skeleton. So somebody had skeletons in their closet. In the pre-shuffle, the card that came out was the High Priestess. It was from another deck. And so what I was getting was that a lot of you guys may have felt this, or intuitively you felt that there was something else going on, or something was wrong, or you weren't being told the whole story. But this person was trying to keep you holding on. And they were also trying to cover your eyes, or they didn't want you to see something, in other words. That's the Eight of Wands. I feel that for a lot of you, you may be finding out about this. It's not going to be like something shocking. I feel that for a lot of you, this is something that you already know about, and you're dealing with it. So this reading isn't going to be for everyone. For others of you, though, it's not going to be another person. It may be something that somebody was hiding or not telling you, and it wasn't because they were deliberately trying to hurt you. It was because they wanted to stay together in this relationship with you. They were trying to save the relationship, whether it was a marriage, or if you were dating this person and had stopped dating this person and maybe they went out with somebody else. That's the energy of it, okay? So the Ten of Swords, they, again, in reverse, they didn't want to hurt you, and it's right under the Three of Cups. But they knew that if they told you that it might change the situation, like you were willing to work it out with them, to get back with them. Maybe there was something that happened with you guys in the past. Maybe this is a pattern too. And this person just withheld information is what it feels like. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. I do want to pick up a few more energies here at the bottom for this person. The Queen of Wands. So somebody looking into the past, but with a shadow, like not wanting the shadows to come back around. Okay, one more for this person. And here's the Four of Cups. Look how this person is right at the same level as this woman's stomach. So it feels to me like somebody regretting something, maybe even like if there was a time when you and this person broke up, maybe they thought it was for good, and so they wanted to start seeing other people to try and forget about you, in the sense of they were just trying to deal, and this came back to bite them in the butt, but it wasn't because like they were all into somebody. It was more of an energy of they were doing this again, like because they were trying to just deal with the hurt of losing you. But this definitely came back. It came back either because this person may be somebody that like you would find out about, or again for some it's because this person is now having to deal with something from that situation. Okay, let's clarify these cards. At the bottom we get the Page of Swords. So you may hear about this person is hearing something, so, and it's also, the card is a swords card, so you may hear from someone else about this. Or this person may want to tell you this to get it off their chest. I feel like this is sitting on this person a certain way. Okay, for the Three of Swords, we get this King of Wands. This feels very karmic to me, more so for this person, because they're very worried about what you're going to do, if you're going to walk away from them. I feel like this person is in love with you and they regret this secret or this situation that's following them around. Here's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Feels like this torch that is turned on. It's like they're scared that this is going to reach you somehow. But also the White Horse tells me that this person like wants to surrender, wants to tell you. There's the Seven of Pentacles, this man that's holding a shovel. This person feels like they dug their own grave. There's a worry. The Empress now, and here is the Ace of Cups. So there's all of this water. This person is very worried about losing you. And also losing your trust. I feel, again, because there may have been something in the past for this person. Maybe you don't trust them. Maybe you're trying to work this out. The 3 of Cups with the 9 of Pentacles. This card looks a lot like the Moon card. And it looks like something that's going to come to light. Something that was hidden. But also, the Pentacles represent like an independent woman. And I feel like this person looks at you as being very independent. They don't want to lose you. They don't want you to gain your freedom over them. Okay. Talk to us more about the Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups energy? What is the Knight of Cups? We get the 2 of Wands. And here is this energy of you looking out and not knowing what's next. I feel like that was you up here in this energy, like when you may have forgiven him in the past, and now he's wondering, or she's wondering, your person's wondering if you're going to forgive them this time. The 10 of Wands, we get the 4 of Swords in reverse. This person is regretting what they did or regretting not telling you sooner. It feels like too much time has passed now, and it's like they're really upset about not telling you because this is following them around. They don't want to lose you. They're really trying to hold on to you to make this work, and they feel like this may be the final for you. So the 8 of Wands with the 7 of Cups, they may feel like if you find out, you're going to think that they're not that into you, or that they don't want to be with you like in a long-term relationship, or that this person is promiscuous, or that here we go again type of energy, or, you know, I really don't think I could trust this person anymore. They're not sure how you're going to feel. So for some of them, that's the reason they didn't tell you. The 10 of Swords now with the 7 of Wands. So this person feels like they keep fighting this within themselves. Whether or not to tell you, they don't want to hurt you. And they feel like if they never told you, it would be better. But if you found out and left them, this would be the biggest heartbreak for this person, because I feel like this person realized that they were in love with you, and they may have realized this like during the breakup and when you guys got back together. For the 4 of Cups, we get the World card here. Perhaps the World card, or perhaps, no, this is, the Death card. It looks like the World card because usually there's a woman in the back dancing. So actually this person may have been like out. They may have been drunk, and, you know, whatever happened may not mean anything. This person like barely remembers it. Something like that. Like they might have been at a club dancing. But it could also be like potentially where, say they were at a club dancing and this person is somebody you know. And so that may also be why they're so scared that you're going to find out, or feel like you're going to find out. So they just want to tell you. Anyways, they want to get this off their chest, but they're scared of the Death card represents the end of a relationship. These are the outcome cards too. So this is why they don't want you to know, or why they don't want to tell you. They're very fearful of you finding this out. Okay, the Six of Cups. I feel like this person feels like you and them are meant to be. This is two, like, children here. It's two girls, so it could be same sex. But also, you and this person feel like, you know, childhood friends. You may be childhood friends. For some of you, you may be the best of friends. And so you also elevate this person or make them feel like high, in the sense of you bring this person a lot of pleasure and this person's in love with you. And they're just really scared to lose you. The Queen of Cups here. This represents this person being in love with you. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Six of Cups. We get the Nine of Swords. So that's anxiety. A lot of anxiety. And this card fell out. It's the Moon card. The Secret here. Okay, Queen of Cups. Let's see. What else? Spirit for that card. What other clarifier? And we get this, the Strength. It looks like the Strength and the Devil. I feel like these cards have a double. Yeah. Here's Leo and the Devil. The Devil. I forget that there's a double side to these cards. So the Moon. It's just the Moon. Okay. So you may be dealing with the Leo here, but the Devil has to do with temptation. Okay, let's see. What else, Spirit, do you want to tell us about this person? What is this person's energy? Remember, this reading is not for everyone. Take what resonates and leave what does not. What do you want to tell us about this person? Chasing out the darkness inside. Relationship circumstances on the mind. Everything is falling apart. For some of you that may have found out about this, the card was your no contact is working. So you may not be talking to this person. This person feels lovesick. But I feel like a lot of you are in a relationship where you might just be finding out about this. And you're going to have to make a choice. Love spell. And sleeping disturbance, which is this energy. They're worried about you leaving them. Okay. A few last cards. Let's get some clarifiers. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, and that's this death card. Like to whatever the secret is. All right, tell us more about the Queen of Wands. Excuse me, the Queen of Wands. Conflicted. And I feel like this is about telling you. Tell us more about the Ten of Swords here. I feel like this person wants to just tell you, but they're scared of you walking away. The Eight of Wands now, this message. This person keeps thinking they're going to tell you, but then they tell themselves another time. Like it's not the right time. There's a lot of guilt is what I feel. The Ten of Wands. Tell us more about the Ten of Wands. Delays. And also sidetracked. I feel like maybe you guys got back together and there was a lot going on between the two of you, and this person just never thought it was the right time. They keep putting it off. The Knight of Cups. Resistance. They have a lot of resistance. Okay, the Three of Swords. Tell us more about that. Silence. They get frozen when they're going to tell you, and they have no words. The Three of Wands. Possibilities. They feel like it's a risk to tell you because you may leave them. Okay, the Empress. Pain. Again, I feel like they don't want to cause pain or cause more pain, because I feel like for some of you, this isn't the first time. The Three of Cups. Despair, falling apart. This person has been thinking a lot about this, but they really just don't want to lose you. That is the energy here. Okay, the Six of Cups is conflict. Again, we see it here, conflicted. I feel like for some of you, you may be dealing with somebody that left and went and did what they did. But this person also may have told you that they weren't ready to be in a relationship at the time, and that you were incompatible. They may have told you a lot of things, and then you guys got back together, and then this person realized that they wanted to be with you. Like, they were confused for some time, and then you guys got back together and everything was beautiful and perfect. And in fact, I feel that a lot of you guys are heading towards this person wanting a family with you. Like, they had clouded judgment, they don't anymore, but there's this secret and they want to apologize to you, and it has to do with outside influences, and this person may not have had boundaries. But also, I feel like this person was in a different place. It just feels very, again, conflicting, because there's a lot of realizations, and the realizations may have happened after. This person could be your twin flame too, could be a past life love. This person may be avoidant. They may avoid intimacy. You can also be the avoidant. But there's a lot of memories between the two of you, or there's been a lot of time spent together where you guys have beautiful memories together. Here's the healing card. I feel like a lot of you are working on yourselves, but this feels like karma. Whatever is between you guys feels like karma. I also saw that energy over here. All right. Let me see. A last message for this reading. Spirit, what is the last message for this reading? Last message. New beginnings. Wait for winter. That's what I feel like this person does not want. They don't want this to go into like a long winter. Maybe you guys went into something like that before you got back together, and this time this person is ready, but there's this thing, this secret. And I feel like for some of you, it will be a choice if you forgive this person and stay with this person. And I feel that this person now is maybe where you wanted them to be before. The coloring of that, of these two cards, looks the same. New beginning. So you have this opportunity to have this new beginning with this person, and this person is very present and willing and in love with you. But there's something that you're going to have to get over and forgive. And there's also something that this person may have to ask for an apology for. And also may have to come forward about this past situation. All right, so that is the reading. Please remember to like, subscribe, and for personal, contact me at yourtarotreading1111@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys in the next one.